Look, if you understand about this, you understand how to master this strategy, right? You've literally got stop loss of 50 pips and a take profit of like 400 pips. I mean, let's see how far this trade goes before, let's say, theoretically it stops you out, right? Hi everyone, what is going on? My name is Jeremy Palmer. Welcome to another episode with the Buy and Destroy 7.0. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the bend strategy. Now the bend strategy is actually the complete opposite to what you kind of know me as. Now I've got a lot more subscribers, I've had a lot more views regarding this kind of 5 pip strategy, 5 pip method that I do with the BD, and that's kind of what you know me as. Now this strategy is in fact the complete opposite of what I've been doing on my videos for the last few months. Now we've got 5 strategies in the BD group, the Mogwire, the bends, the pullback, the BD and the AND strategy. Now all of them are in here. Obviously, if you're a BD member, you will know this, okay? This is all in our online courses, and it basically shows you how to set it up. What is the bend strategy? Some of the entry points. Now, I won't actually show you the entry points in today's video or the rules. I would just, for my subscribers that kind of want to know what it is, we would do some live trading with this. Now, this strategy is a trend trading strategy. The idea is we capture large swings in the market. Now this strategy is aimed for people that don't have a lot of time on the charts, so kind of if you haven't got time to sit down for a few hours every night to do some scalping, this is what you would do. You would do some swing trading. So the idea is you capture large movements in currency pairs off the higher time frame. So on average, we will get maybe 3 to 5 trades a week with this strategy, and you could be in trades for a few days upwards of a week. The idea is you capture big moves, big trends in currency pairs. So we have tight stop losses and take profits of upwards of maybe 100 to 200 pips. So massive risk reward ratios. If you can truly master this strategy, you will do extremely well. You don't need a high win ratio with this strategy, which kind of defines logic. A lot of traders think that you need maybe an 80-90% win ratio. Not with this. You could have 30-40% win ratio and still make really good profits. Now let me give an example, okay? So basically I wrote a set of my rules down. Bend strategy, BD line to cross over, pull back in the market, pull back to my zone, support and resistance, and ASI crossed, okay? Now what it is basically this, okay? To summarize it, we've got 2 lines here, one green, one red, and this red one turns to green. Okay, so the idea is when these 2 BD lines cross over, it tells me a trend change is happening. So as you can see here, we've got a BD lines crossed over. The TCA line has turned red to tell me this is a downtrend. So this is my first combination. A trend change is happening. BD lines have crossed over. I am then looking for a pullback to happen in the market, preferably to these zones here. I'm looking for the ASI to cross over, and then logically or ideally, you ride the trend down, capturing every single pip. And this could go on for days, sometimes even weeks, okay? You basically buy at the bottom, sell at the top. So let me give an example here, okay? The 2 BD lines have crossed over, which tells me what? Uptrend. The TCA lines turned green, uptrend. So what I'm looking for now is that kind of trend up pullback in the market. So as you can see here, we've got a nice little trend up. We've got a pullback in the market. This is where traders sell their positions, kind of take profit. And then we buy the market again just here. So I'm looking for the ASI to cross over. I'm looking for the price to enter this zone here. So basically in between these bands here is where I'm looking to take trades. Okay, so in between this band here. So to summarize it, BD lines cross over, uptrend, pull back, and ride the trend up. Okay, now stop losses we always set below the line, so it could be a stop loss of around 80 pips. What we want to really do is to kind of maximize our returns is use a trailing stop loss. So every time price moves 20, 30 pips in our favor, we then bring up a trailing stop loss to maximize our pips. So let me give you an example here, right? We use a stop loss of around 50 pips on this one. So 50 pip stop loss. Let's go with a 100 pip take profit. So 1 to 2. Okay, we buy the market. Did I buy or did I sell? That's not right. Let me go back here. Okay, so SL 50 pips. I'm going to buy it. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. There's my stop loss. So I'm going to make this a little bit different, in fact. I'm going to make this maybe a 60 pip stop loss because I think I might get took out on this one. So 60 pips and we'll go for 120 pip take profit. I'm going to buy the market, and this is what we want to do is price is going to go up on here. Okay, does it hit my take profit? Okay, it does. But look at the situation now, right? Let me just, for some reason my computer decided it's going to randomly freeze. Here we go, right? Can you see the situation now, right? Let me just break it down to you. Can you see the uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend? Can you see this? And this is the idea of this, because this is the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, we would have opened our position on the 7th of December and we would have closed our position maybe on the 15th of December. So almost a week we would have been in this trade. But you know what, to capture 120 pips by doing kind of not a lot really is quite good. So let's do some more trading with this. Okay, and the idea is we're looking for that initial crossover of the bands, a pullback to the zone here, okay, and then ride it down. So you can see here, there's a number of setups here, but I'm not going to take none of them. Okay, you've got to be very fussy with this strategy. And like I said, fussy, very picky. You are going to get a lot less setups. Like I said, maybe 3 to 5 setups a week. But out of those setups, you're going to get setups here. There's a prime example of one here. Okay, a really good setup just here. Okay, so what am I looking? In fact, there's a nice little setup there, but because I'm too busy talking, I actually missed that. So let me look at this setup here. First of all, I'm looking for the bands to cross. So what does the bands cross tell me? It tells me a trend change is happening. We're going into a downtrend. The TCA line has crossed over, which is great. Okay, and what am I looking for next? I'm looking for a trend down. I'm looking for a pullback in the market to this zone here. Another icing on the cake is ultimately a nice bit of support and resistance, because this is ultimately a break and retest. So let me just draw my resistance support line here. Look at that beautiful. This is, love this. You can really maximize our returns on here, right? So let me give you an example again. Look, right? Crossover, downtrend. Trend down, pull back to this support line, which is now a break and retest. The AC line crosses over. Our entry point on this one would be when that AC line just crosses over, just there, literally just there. See how we just cross over there? This would be our entry point. Stop loss, let's say 50 pip stop loss on this one, 50 pip stop loss. Let's just, for heaven's sake, right, we'll go for a 300 pip take profit. Let's just be wild here. 300 pip take profit. Okay, all the way down here. I'm not saying I'm going to get 300 pips, but let's see if we can, right? This is look, this could literally be the start of a nice downtrend because of this break and retest. So let's do it bar by bar. Okay, we come down. Now, what I would normally do on this situation like this is move my stop loss to break even. So let's fingers crossed it comes down to 300 pips. Yes, we go lower. Okay, we're going to pull back. We're going to pull back. Do we go lower? Do we go lower? Come on, come on, come on. No. Okay. No, I didn't. And that's typically, I might actually get stopped out on this one. This trade actually went, where's my entry point here? So 207 pips. 207 pips. So, you know what, it is what it is, a 1-to-4 risk reward ratio. I'm going to close that off there. Now, what we would normally do in this situation is move our stop loss to kind of ride the trend down. So the idea is, let me give you an example. We have a trend down, we move our stop loss. We get another pullback in the market, we trend down. So we'd probably close our trade somewhere around here. And this is about managing your trades. If you want to learn about trend trading, this would be an awesome strategy to learn, okay? Because it teaches you a lot about trend trading. So let me just, we might get another setup just there. And we do, okay? Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, we didn't actually cross over. Let me just go back to here, right? We didn't actually cross over on the ACI line, right? Just there. We didn't cross over. But let me give you an example of what I mean with another example here, right? Look at this crossover of the BD line. See that there? And we have a trend up. We have a pullback. What do you think the next move is going to be? A trend up. We're going to ride the market here. Now, again, just to kind of give me that extra confirmation on this trade, we've got our we've got a nice little support. So a nice little break. Let me just move myself. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to make this move this better so you can actually see. Hold on. There we go. A nice little break and retouch. So another break and retouch. Now, our stop loss on this one is going to be maybe 32 pips. So let's go with a 32 pip stop loss. Take profit. Let's just say 100 pips. Let's just say 100 pips, right? Might get 100 pips, might not. Okay, if I do, that's again almost a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. So stop loss, take profit, right? Does take profit got hit? Come on. Yes, there we go. In and out, as you can see. So as you can see here, this is an awesome trend trading strategy. I will find you one more. I'll find you two more setups, okay, and then we'll call that a day. Okay, so even though we're crossing over here like this is where a lot of traders kind of fail here, is we're crossing over on the bands. What I want to see is a clear trend down pullback in the market. That's what I'm looking for. When the bands are going sideways like this, I'm not particularly interested in it. I want to see a clear break and retest. So I'll give you an example here. We come down. Do we get a nice little, yeah, okay, we do. Okay, just there. Just let me just go back here. In fact, this trade was probably a loss. In fact, yeah, this trade was a loss. Okay, let me just pause the video for a sec. Okay, so here we go. Here's another example. Now, I know this trade is a loss, okay, but it is what it is. Like I said, you don't need a high win ratio to be successful with this, okay? If you use type stop losses and maximize your trades, believe me, you will do well. So we've got a nice little break and retaste again. Stop loss, let's say 30, let's go with 35 pip stop loss. And I know this trade loses, but let's just go with another 100 pip. So stop loss, take profit. I know this trade loses, okay? It is what it is. There we go, okay? But it is what it is. Okay, I thought I have. So again, I'm looking for a significant break and retouch. Make it a little bit quicker. Hopefully I can find you a trade that we really maximize our profits on this. So uptrend, 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 uptrend. We cross down. Okay, we cross down. Again, no trade there. No real trade here. No, I wouldn't take that trade. I mean, you could really be fussy on this one and say that this was a nice little entry point here. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to argue that. I'd say that's an entry point. Let me just pause the video. Okay, so I initially didn't think this was a setup because I didn't think we came into that zone, but we did. So, like I said, first confirmation uptrend. So we had this big, nice uptrend like that. You can clearly see that. We then do what? We cross over on the BD lines. TCA line turns red. It's great. Okay. Second combination is I'm looking for that initial trend down, pullback in the market. Now, like I said, this, you can argue that this is a pullback in the market, okay, and we are in this little zone here. Like I said, I only want to take trades in between this green line and this red line, and it does, just in it, okay. Have we got a nice bit of resistance? Yes, nice. Again, you'll always get break and retest with this, okay. To summarize it, let me just show you, right, what we're basically doing with this, right, is we're doing something like this. Uptrend, uptrend, uptrend like this, trend down, pull back to this resistance, and then literally trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back. This is literally what we want to be doing in arrows. So let's do this. Let's take this trade. This will be my last trade, okay? Hopefully it wins. Stop loss always above the high. So let's go with 70 pip stop loss on this one. Now let's be cheeky, right? 70 pip stop loss. Let's go with 7, 14, 20 on 28. Let's go with a 300 pip take profit again. Let's see if we can do a 300 pip take profit. Last time, where's my 300 pip? Down here, right? Let's see if we can do this. So I know this trade goes down in my favor. Okay, nice. Okay, let me just see what happens. Okay, we come down. We come down. Yes, 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 yes. Great. Now watch this, right? Just watch this. Notice how we're now going. Just this is what I want you to see. Look at the trend down. So trend down, pull back. Trend down, pull back. Trend down. The next move is going to be a pullback. So we are going to go up slightly. Let me just have a quick look. So I want to zoom in. I want to see if my 300 pips gets hit. Come on, please come down. Please, please, please go lower. Yes, we go lower. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, hit my 300 pips. Come on. Come on. Yes. That is how you do it. And as you can see, if you are patient, you get rewarded with this strategy. You get, look, here's another one. Here's another one. Bang, missed that one. I'm going to pause it. Going to pause it. Look at this, right? So let's just recap here. First trade, I had a take profit of 300 pips. It didn't make 300 pips. It only went 200 pips. Second trade, we got stopped out at 30 pips. So we're up 170 pips. This trade went to 300 pips. So what's that? 170, 270, 370, 470. So 470, there you go. 470 pips off three trades, and one of them was a loss. So you can see how even if you do your next two trades at 30 pip stop loss, you're still making big money. Here's another example here, right, of what I said. Here's another example of the here on. You might be a bit, this one might have stopped you out, right? Let me just see, right? So you can see here another perfect break and retest. So let's just look at this example here. BD line crosses, great. We've got our trend up. We've got our pullback. TCA line, ACA line crosses nicely. Our entry point would literally be on this candle. This one's really annoying because you'd have a stop loss of around 40 pips. This trade went to 270 pips. So like I said, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. You would have got easier 1 to 6 risk reward ratio. The only annoying bit about this is this wick here. You literally probably would have got stopped out on this one. The initial trade went to around 90 pips. So you would have made about 90 pips if you closed it at 90 pips. If you held off to maybe go for, I mean, let's see how high this trade goes. Right? Okay, no, okay, no, see, if you held some of these positions, you're going to get big pips. Like I said, this trade, if you didn't get stopped out here, this trade went to maybe another 400 pips. We've just crossed over again. Let me just see if we cross over and we do a nice little trend and pull back. Okay, no, we don't. Okay, we go up. Do we pull back? No, not going to take none of these. I want to see in this order: crossover, trend down, pullback, crossover, trend down, pullback. So crossover, where's my pullback? No pullback there. Here we go. That was nice. Okay, no, I wouldn't take that one either. Here we go. No, don't like that one either. It's literally got to be trend up, pullback, trend up. That, just there. That is a perfect example, just there. See this? See the difference, right? Let me show you the difference, right? Look at these setups here, right? You know when we cross over like this, where was my entry point on? Okay, uptrend, right? We crossed over here, no pullback. We crossed over here, no pullback. The price didn't really pull back to this BD line until here. And by then it's too late. I'm not going to take a trade here. Here, again, we didn't really cross over on the AC line. Where's the pullback in the market here? There isn't any. Look at where our support line here. There wasn't any. The price never came to here. I'm not going to take this one because the BD lines start to cross over. Again, nice little trend up. Now look at this setup here. Look at this setup here, right? Again, like I said, if you sit and learn this strategy, we might be able to capture another 300 pips here. Okay, so look at this. BD line crosses over. Trend down, pullback. Now, I want to see a pullback to this resistance area here. Stop loss on this one, maybe around 52 pips. We cross over on the AC line. Just see if this is a big trend down move. Okay. There we go. There you go. See, this is exactly what I mean about this strategy. Exactly. Look, if you understand about this, you understand how to master this strategy, right? You've literally got stop loss of 50 pips and a take profit of like 400 pips. I mean, let's see how far this trade goes before, let's say, theoretically it stops you out, right? There you go. You would have got stopped out there. We would have got stopped out there, okay? But then, look at this one. You would have buy the market again. Look at this. Nice, look, perfect example of what I mean about I'm looking it for in this order. Crossover, pull back to look at this nice little resistance. You can see it better now. Trend up, pull back, bang, straight up like that. So yeah, there you go. That's the bend strategy with the thebinarydestroyer 7.0. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Have any questions, drop me an email at thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com.